Hey guys! So today's Depression era recipe that I'm trying from Patricia Wagner is going to be her quick breakfast puffs. And there's not going to be a lot of swaps with this recipe because technically there's nothing unclean in it. It does call for shortening and I prefer to use butter. Of course, I'm also going to be using my 50-50 mix of all-purpose flour and freshly milled kamut flour. So stick with me and we'll see how it goes.
All right, we're going to start by whisking together 1.5 cups of flour, 3 teaspoons of baking powder, and a half teaspoon of salt. Then we're beating together 2 eggs, to which we will then add 1 scant cup of milk and 1 tablespoon of melted butter. Then we want to add our dry ingredients to our wet, and the key to this recipe is beating this mixture very well for 2 full minutes. This will get a lot of air into our batter and make our puffs nice and light and airy. And then we'll pour into a hot greased muffin pan and bake for about 15 minutes in a hot oven.
So here's my breakfast puff, and I think it's quite beautiful. Here's the inside. That's delicious. It's like a really light muffin. Even with the freshly milled wheat in here, this does not feel heavy at all. And if you cook with freshly milled wheat, you know that that can sometimes be one of the drawbacks of using that flour. It tends to make baked goods a lot more dense than they typically would be. And it has actually done really well. Overall, I think I'm going to keep this recipe in a regular rotation because it was actually quite simple and quite delicious. It's also a really good excuse to eat some more of this cinnamon honey butter.